How many of you are familiar with the name Eli Roth? Eli Roth's name has become synonymous with scary movies for the last 20 years. But where did it all start? Well, Eli found his way into horror fans' hearts doing a commentary for Troma's release of Joel Reed's Blood-Sucking Freaks in the late 90s. From that point forward, his career skyrocketed. Eli is one of the elite names of horror filmmakers who came up in the early 2000s who were labeled as the Splat Pack. Directors and writers like Alexandra Aja, Darren Lynn Bousman, James Wan, and Lee Winnell, just to name a few. Eli Roth is a heavy contender representing that group, and his work speaks for itself. But how will his work fare up against another legendary member of the Splat Pack? On this season of the Sloppy Horror Podcast, Eli's movies will have to stand up against the super beast himself, Mr. Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie has been a rock star since the 90s, and his name has been well known before anybody has seen the words "a Rob Zombie picture." And his love for horror has been loud. But how has that passion landed him a spot on the Splat Pack? In 2003, he released The House of a Thousand Corpses to fans, and we haven't recovered since. Rob's gritty, visceral, 70s-esque style is very much his own, and it can be seen throughout all of his works, from his Halloween movies to 31 to Lords of Salem. I think it's safe to say Rob's name is also synonymous with horror at this point too. But how will his movies rank against Mr. Eli Roth's for the #1 spot in the Splat Pack? Here at the Sloppy Horror Podcast, we have developed a system based on real-life science to find the true rating of a horror movie. We will take movies from both contenders and put them through the rating system, which breaks down the key core components of what makes a film a horror film. Casting, kills, fear, rewatchability. In the end, we'll tally all the scores and crown a winner. There can only be one. Who is the king of the Splat Pack?